Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're gonna be scraping Spain-based postal codes in order to use them to crawl this idealista.com real estate property site. So if we just consider some sort of a Spain-based postal codes and just kind of click search here, we got a list of the properties. So just like in numerous previous projects, we'll be crawling through all the postal codes within this links, like you see in this browser address line, and the only thing left in order to start implementing this sort of a scraper actually is we simply need to obtain the list of valid Spain-based postal codes. So we'll now scrape this kind of list from the Wikipedia, and we'll add all the values followed by comma to this list as well. So we'll parse this later on. Also we'll parse the ranges, this like ranges, and this is gonna be really kind of lots of postal codes, but still well, I hope this should be fine because we really need to cover the entire area regarding Spain real estate properties with my client in the current web scraping project we're working on. So if you're interested in scraping this postal codes, let's actually start writing some code. So as far as we need to make the only request here, and just basically to store literally the single HTML. I wouldn't be using scraping in this tutorial, but rather I would consider that when it deals with creating a scraper to crawl the real estate property site. So here I would use Requests BeautifuSoup instead, but before that let me just provide the header for regarding what this script is doing in particular. So here I can say like script to scrape all postal codes in Spain from Wikipedia. Okay, like this, and a little signature. I would like to say by and Code Monkey King. And for those of you who don't know who is this guy, that's me, by the way. So by Code Monkey King, like this. Guess. Nope. And yeah, just providing a this nice little layout. Okay, so now we need to import packages. So we need to import requests library, and from BS4 import BeautifuSoup. Okay, and I guess we need to import well, let's try JSON to print the response, and I'm not sure how am I supposed to store this. Well, probably to the bare text file, because yeah, so maybe even JSON is not, it won't be needed, so just get rid of this for a while. So now let's specify the target URL, and the URL would be equal to, I just want to grab this kind of one. Okay, so just paste this right over in here, and now we need to make an outgoing HTTP GET request to target URL. So I'm creating the response object that would be equal to requests.get, and URL is parameter here, and that's kind of it. And next we need to parse HTML response. So I create the content variable that would be equal to BeautifuSoup, and the first argument would be the response.text, followed by the parser we're supposed to be using in order to parse this response, and I'm using AlexML like this. So this is kind of it, basically. Save. So now I can open the terminal in the current working directory, and just for you guys to bear in mind, so if you don't have Requests BeautifuSoup and AlexML installed, you need to do this by simply typing pip install, and then the name of the package. Well, as far as I'm on Linux, I also need to say sudo to grant the super user access rights, and I also need to specify the pip3 for using the pip manager for Python 3 in particular. So pip3 install and requests, and obviously I already have them installed in my system, but just showing you how you can do this okay on your own. So requirement already satisfied. Same for BS4 to install the BeautifuSoup the version 4, and also LXML, the parser that is used by BeautifuSoup in particular. So also the requirement is being satisfied, which is basically great. So now let's just try to print our content to make sure that response fires back normally. So I just need to say Python 3 and Spain postcodes.py in order to run this file, and I got this HTML response from the Wikipedia, and even without looking to the source code of this kind of page, because it's I've done this numerous times before, it's quite pretty trivial. So we'll just go for extracting all the available list item elements, and I'd bet they don't even have any specific classes, yeah, CSS classes, so you see, like, just the bare list. So we'll just extract all the list items, and then we'll be filtering them using the list comprehension technique in order to get rid of these guys, but instead just make use of these guys instead. So let's try to do this now. So now we need to extract all the list items. So let's call this variable items. It will be equal to content.find, and I'm looking for a list item tag, and I actually need to find all the available, and from now on the items would be a list basically. So here I can just so just for debugging purposes, I can say just for item in items I want to print the single item. So well, actually we will reuse this code when it deals to storing the file, the output file. So I can say like loop over, maybe the indentation will be slightly different. Okay, so loop over scraped items, save, and well, let's actually see what we got there actually. So we got this diamond bear HTML representation, so in order to avoid that, it's already time to start actually using this list comprehension technique. So I will just modify the layout slightly a bit. So here I can simply say, so we need item.text attribute. Now loop over all of them, so for item in this kind of list. So let's have a look what we got now. Basically now we got all the items, but definitely it's more than we needed actually. So we need only this like guys. So how to distinguish them? So we need only those items that have this particular string within inside them. So I can say if, so just providing a condition here, so I can say if this kind of string in item.text, save, and now it would filter a list for us automatically. So you see, like, well, basically we got one unnecessary stuff right over in here, but we can easily get rid of that using the indexing. And I just want to have a look at the very it's quite pretty a lot here, so I just want to have the initial one. Okay, so it starts with this Alicante. Okay, so is this what we need actually, starting with Alicante? Yeah, perfect. So from now on, so we can actually so we say from the first element to -1. So this would actually this would help us to get rid of this very last element. Okay, perfect. So now we got only what we need. So the very last thing left here, we just need to additionally parse this like items that containing a comma inside, and also the items that have this that goes kind of within a range. So that's actually trying to implement that as well. So in order to store the result list, I would like to create the postcodes list variable. So it would be called postcodes basically, and it would be a list. So now we do actually need to look over all of these items. So let's say if now we need to provide a condition to distinguish between this-like items and this-like items. So we would be trying to so yeah, probably this should be done within the try except statement, I guess. So we need to try to split every item. So first of all, we would have split the item by this sort of, yeah. So we need to parse our item. So actually we don't ever need this label, so we can actually extract the bare postcode. So I can say extract bare postcode, and let's say postcode would be equal item dot split by this symbol. And actually, you know what, guys, I don't even need to do this right over in here. I'm sorry, I just found a better way. So instead of doing this, we could have actually say, like, here we can say items.tags dot split by this stuff, and use the very first element, so just the postcode itself instead of a label. So now it should print only the postal codes, and that's kind of it. So perfect. So now we can actually, so now from now on the item represents either the postcode or the list or the range of postal codes. So we also have like the situations when we have the range and it's part of a list as well. So everything is about to be parsed as well. Okay, so from now on we need to invent some sort of way of how exactly we can distinguish between a single postal code versus a list or range, or a combined list, the range and the list. So first of all, so we can either try to split by this by this dash. It's Unicode, by the way, I guess. And also we can try to split by the comma followed by this white space, just in order to avoid stripping the element later on, I guess. So the spider is crawling my keyboard. Oh my god, it's the real spider, guys. Have a look. See? Okay, so okay, let's try to print items splitted by this kind of element. And you know, like, well, I guess still we need to split by, or maybe, I don't know. Well, so let's have a look. We gotta have a list and return. Yeah, so now we can distinguish by the length. So this is length of 1. Here it's just oh, this is also the only element, by the way. Oh, so we can later on trying to split them by. Okay, what if I try to split by the comma followed by the new line, but by the empty space? Do we have the same? Okay, so yeah, I guess this is the way to go, basically. So as far as we don't care about the order of these guys, so let's print the length of the result list. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 4. So in case if the length of the list is equal to 1, we need just to append the postal code to the postcodes list, right? And otherwise we need to parse this further on. Okay, so I'd say if and the length of this item split by this delimiter is equal exactly to 1. In this case we need to say postcodes dot append, and we are appending the item. And otherwise, so let's just try to print and also, you know, like okay, just don't want to duplicate the code here, but okay. So now we need to parse only this sort of guy. So in this case, the length. Oh my god, this is interesting. This is the range as well, I guess. Okay, I'm just wondering how it's better to be done here. So now we can loop over every list. So okay. So we don't need to extract the bare postcode, but instead we need to say, so how am I call this? Extract postcodes list. Yeah, this is it. So here I say postcodes list, and it would be equal to item split by this comma followed by the empty space. So now we would be figuring out the length of the postcodes list, and yeah, also we can print the postcodes list and hopefully get exactly the same result. Okay, perfect. So so else we can iterate over this list. So we can say loop over let's call it the sublist. Okay, sublist postcodes sublist. So we can simply say for I can call this item. Okay, for postcode in postcodes list. Okay, so now we need to distinguish between this kind of entry and this like entries. So and this kind of postcodes range. So we need to extract postcodes range. So postcodes range would be equal to postcode split by I guess by this dash again. Save, and let's try to print the length of the postcodes range, and it should be okay, let's see. So mostly 1 1 1 1, and here we got a 2 2. Okay. Okay, so right, 1 1 1 1. So if the length is equal to 1, again we can append that. Okay, otherwise, yeah, we got this. Okay, perfect. So but hold on a sec. This. So let's say like I guess if the length of postcodes range is equal to 1 and this kind of word through, not in postcodes range. In this case, let's print our postcodes range. Okay. Oh my god, so this they didn't disappear. Okay. Maybe something wrong with the conditions. Let's see this quickly. Strange. Okay, I believe that we can go a slightly different way here. So let's see again. So if I say, like, if in postcodes range so will we print only those with this through? We didn't print anything. This is strange. Oh, postcode range 0, right? Yeah, sorry, just forgot indexing it apparently. But hold on a sec. Oh, in postcode, what have I done? Okay. Save. Okay, so, right. Well, we could have put this here as well, but okay, so say if this not this case. Okay, so here we actually need again to say like postcodes dot append and this kind of guys here. Okay, and else let's just again kind of print this postcode range. So now we got only those with the through. So from 28707 28709. So it seems also seems like the range. So I just wanna okay. So can we split this by this through? Okay, paste, and we got now two numbers. Okay, list object has no split. Okay, I mean like this, like okay, and so as far as we got only two of them here, we can reference them by the index. So let's say from postcode, it would be equal to this stuff. Again, like I don't want to duplicate, so it's also like postcode range extraction. Well, let's call this extract through range. So through range would be equal to this stuff, and from postcode would be through range 0 and to postcode range would be through range index by 1. And let's print. So I just want to convert them to integers just to perform some calculations. Okay, so let's print both from postcode and to postcode. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so now we need to iterate over the range. So like we need to, so let me just, it's easier to show rather than to explain. If I say print to postcode minus from postcode, let's see how we got there. So the range of 2, the range of 3. So if we now loop loop over through range, so we can say for index, is this good idea to call it index? Is this actually an index? Okay, let's leave this in the index. So for index in range from postcode and to the range of this expression, and let's print, oh, it's through range. Well, let's call this through range postcode, and let's print this. Let's try to print this guy here. Okay. Oh my god, I didn't print anything. This is a bit strange. Let me try to figure out why this happens. Oh, hold on a sec. What have I done? Oh, it's far easier. What have I done? I can just simply. Oh my god, just overcomplicating. I'm sorry for this. So, yeah, I could have done this. Just yeah, we already have the range function. So, actually, postcode plus 1 here, and we got this 707, 708, 70, yeah, perfect, and 520, 521, 522, 523, and yeah, is this really correct? So random to postcode. Okay, just to make sure that I didn't make any mistakes. Okay, from as well. So okay, so we got here like 520, 521, 522, and ended up by 523. Yeah, perfect. This is just perfect. Okay, so from now on we can actually append these guys as well. So I can simply say postcodes.append, and this through range postcode. Okay, perfect. And I guess we're done basically, but hold on a sec, I'm just wondering, yeah, one little more. So otherwise, so it was the condition where we didn't have the list of postal codes. So let's say else, and let's try to print, what are we printing here? Postcode range, save. Actually, postcode range 0 again. So, sorry, excuse me. Okay, probably I need to insert postcodes. I'm sorry for the environmental sounds, so some kids are playing around outside there. Hope they will go away soon. Okay, so I just don't even remember, to be honest, like, are these values, like the comma separated or something? Okay, so I guess it's better to make sure. I just don't really remember already how it was initially, so... oh! Hold on a sec. If line of postcodes... oh, it's kinda... it's not here. Hold on a sec. I'm completely lost. Okay. Let me just try to get rid of this for a while. So let's start from the very beginning again. Like, so we had this postcodes list. Okay, let's print postcodes list. I just don't remember how exactly we gone through. Okay, so in case if we had the length of postcode list equal to 1, like in this case, we just went through. Oh, right, and we had also this, like, guys, and that through as well. So they were handled right over in here. So this means that, so here, so if it was equal to 1, oh my god. So postcodes list. Okay, guys, so yeah, I've just realized that we already did actually loop over the postcodes list, like for those that are separated by the comma, and yeah, eventually. So in case if the length equal to 1, we did append those, and in case of this ranges, oh, probably, yeah, so we did already handle the we did already handle this separate comma separated values, and we did handle those where we got this through keyword, but I guess we didn't yet handle those elements. So that, okay, so let me just print postcode ranges. Yeah, I guess we just didn't so yeah, postcode ranges are those that are split by this dash symbol, so I think we didn't yet parse them as well. So what? Excuse me, hold on a sec. So why on earth do we oh, so yeah, if length is not yeah, it's right, so we have only 2 ranges right over here. No, not only those. So we did already cover this with the through, but we didn't yet cover this. So it was all when, okay, wasn't there kind of more? Oh, and what about this, guys? Oh, okay. I'm completely lost. Okay, so yeah, those with the through keyword, they were kind of the only elements, so the length was equal to 1, but here the length is equal to more than 1, so we need to handle these guys as well and make the same. So here I can say else, and postcode range from. So, well, I guess I can simply, here I can say like postcode range from, and it would be equal to postcode range and the index of 0, and two postcodes range would be the index of 1 respectively. And this range is already over in here, so extract ranges, and here we can say loop for ranges okay, so for postcode range in range from this one and up to this one plus 1, and print, sorry, postcode range. Okay, let's have a look. Oh my god, else is a wrong indentation level. Make them integers, sure. Okay, so we did start with 51001 and up to 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then from 5 to 000 to 6. Yeah, perfect. So we can now add these guys as well. So I can simply say postcodes dot append and add in these guys. Okay, so this is almost kind of it. So now I would like to actually loop over scrape postcodes and say for postcode in postcode. So now we're iterating over this list of already extracted postal codes, and here let's first try to print the postcode. It should be a huge list at the moment, I guess. Oh, this is very interesting. So I did something wrong with the pendant pins, so let's go through them. So it's probably okay. Extract single postcode items, okay, and not the item obviously, but postcodes list, and the very first element like this, so to handle this like stuff. Okay, didn't help. This is strange. Okay, let's move on through this stuff from the very beginning again. So it was an item over in here. Okay, so print item. I remember when I printed this, guys, it was literally fine. So I'm wondering why this are appearing Oh, they are over in here as well, so I would also need to say and this character not in I'm wondering, not an item, right? Okay. Oh, right, yeah, that's correct. Okay, so and now let's go to, so we did hopefully we did fix the first issue, so let's have a look what else we got here. Okay, now we need to fix this, guys. So well, maybe we're right over in here, so let's try to print postcodes range, save. Okay, so we don't need to append, we need to append this first element, right? Assuming that the length is equal to 1. Save. Okay, now we got our postcodes. Perfect. Just perfect. Oh my god, we did have this through still. Okay, so we will get rid of them, obviously. And this is another issue. Okay, finally, at least I found this too here. Okay, so slightly more parsing job is needed here. So let's try to think. But I say if through, not in postcode range. But why actually? Well, 2 is just fine, but through. Hold on a second, guys, sorry. Okay guys, so I just realized that actually this through probably comes from a somewhat a different place. So where are they coming from? I'm just really wondering. This through. Okay guys, seems like I've just found where the issue occurs basically, so it happens right over in here basically, so here we need also to say like I'm not sure if so, hold on a sec, I'm just trying to, yeah, so just need to say if through, not in, and in this case in item, right? In this case I want to append the postcodes. So let's have a look one more time basically. Now hopefully we're not getting any through keywords here. Okay. Really lots of postal codes. Yeah, perfect. So the very last thing left here is actually to we need to handle this too. right over here. So I would probably say if through not an item and actually to not an item save. Okay, so now we needed. I hope we got rid of this 2s as well. So let's have a look if we did actually. Yeah, it seems like. So and now we need to handle them as well. So here I can say actually if to an item, let's just print the item, right? Save, and so I don't want to print this for a while, so we got the two of these guys basically. So in this case we need to extract to range, and let's say from to range to range. Okay, let's say from range like this. It would be equal to item convert to integer this item dot split by 2, and the very first element and the second element would be to range, and now we need to loop over to range and say for okay, call this postcode. Okay, for postcode in range from range and up to the to range plus 1, and we need, let's actually print the postcode to make sure we're having a decent values there. Okay, perfect. This is just pretty nice. Okay, and yeah, just exactly what I wanted here. So we can simply say like again postcodes dot append, and this is it. So now I hope to see all the postal codes available, so let's have a look. Okay guys, so it seems like we're done basically. Yeah, seems like we're done here. So yeah, now the very last thing left here is actually to write this postal codes to text file basically. So here I can say like write postcode to, let's call this postcodes dot, yeah, let's call this txt basically. So you can say here with open, and let's call this postcodes dot txt, and we want to append to the file stream as file, and simply say f.write and the postcode plus, so followed by the new line basically. This is it. Okay, so now let's try to run this one more time. Okay, unsupported operand type for integer and string. Okay, so we can stringify the postcode to avoid this behavior. Okay. Okay, and let's have a look. So it's perfect. So we got a list of our postcodes. I just want to delete this and check this one more time to make sure it works properly. Okay, yeah, so now we got a list of our postcodes. So from now on we can use this sort of a list of the Spain-based postcodes just in order to crawl through the entire idea list site, and we're done basically. So thanks for watching, and until next time, and take care.